Have you heard of a goddess who lives among seven hills, a place where miracles are whispered in the wind, and the rock itself gave birth to a deity? This is no ordinary pilgrimage. This is the home of Saptashrungi Devi, one of the 51 Shakti Peethas in the world. Namaste and welcome to Spiritual Footprints. Today we begin our sacred journey into the heart of Maharashtra to a divine seat of Shakti known as Saptashrungi. Stay with me as we unravel her story, the myths, energy and devotion, and the unshakable faith that flows like a river through the sacred valley. Saptashrungi is located in the peaceful village of Van, around 60 kilometers from Nashik. The name itself means seventh earth or seven peaks, as the temple is surrounded by seven majestic hills of the Western Ghats. But this is not just about natural beauty. These seven hills hold symbolic meaning, representing the seven energy centers, also known as the seven chakras within the human body. Climbing these hills is not just a physical act, it's a spiritual journey. The temple is perched at an altitude of 4,500 feet, offering panoramic views of valleys and the deep forests. Devotees climb 510 rock-cut steps, often barefoot, chanting her name with every single step they are taking. However, a ropeway exists today. Many still prefer to use steps by promoting their belief that each step is a prayer and a declaration of faith. To truly understand Saptashrungi's sacredness, we must revisit the legend of Sati, the first concept of Lord Shiva. Sati, unable to tolerate the insult her father Daksha showed towards Shiva, jumped into the fire. Shiva, consumed by grief, carried her body in a sorrowful cosmic dance of destruction. To restore order, Lord Vishnu used his Sudarshana chakra to dismember Sati's body. Her right arm fell here, and that spot became Saptashrungi, a Shakti Peethas. This is not just a story. For believers, it's a moment in time that created a portal of divine energy, a point on earth where the goddess essence dwells eternally. It is also here that sage Markandeya is believed to have performed intense penance. The Devi blessed him by appealing in her fierce form Mahishasura Mardini, the slayer of the buffalo demon, bearing 18 weapons in her many hands. According to legend, the demon Mahishasura, who could not be killed by any man or god, was threatening the three worlds. It was here in these hills that the goddess manifested in her most powerful warrior known as Mahishasura Mardini to protect Dharma. With her 18 arms holding a trident, sword, bow, arrow, bell, and many more, she engaged in a fierce battle and finally slayed Mahishasura, restoring peace and balance in the universe. Devotees believe that praying to Saptashrungi Devi brings mental strength, courage, and protection from evil forces. Even today, devotees climb 510 steps to reach their temple, Some perform rituals barefoot, and others carry offerings of coconuts, red chundri, and sindoor. During Chaitra and Ashwin Navratri, lads gather here in devotion, chanting Durga Durga as the wind through the mountains seem to echo their faith. She is not just a goddess here, she is a warrior mother who protects her children and answers the prayer of the broken and the brave. Unlike most temple idols that are sculptured, the idol at Saptashrungi is Swayambhu, self-manifested. She did not arrive through human effort. She emerged from the mountain itself. However, what makes the Saptashrungi Devi unique is her form. She is depicted with 18 hands, each holding a powerful weapon. Her form is powerful, standing around 8 feet tall, and she is adorned with 18 arms, each one holding a powerful weapon. Her posture is commanding, and her eyes seem to follow you. Some devotees say they feel as if she is speaking to their soul without words. There are countless stories of barren women conceiving, the blind regaining sight, debts being cleared miraculously, and diseases vanishing without a medical reason. Her devotees firmly say, the one who removes suffering and grants prosperity is none other than the divine. Saptashrungi is not just a temple, it is a sanctuary of strength, a cradle of grace, and a mirror to your own inner divinity. In a world filled with the distraction, a visit to her shrine reminds us of faith, silence, and surrender. Each day begins with a sacred ritual called Panchamritabhishek, where she is bathed with milk, honey, ghee, yogurt, and sugar. Then she is lovingly adorned with bright saris, gold ornaments. It is also believed that her face is so divine that even the priest refrained from touching it. Out of reverence and fear of disrupting the divine energy. They think she shows us who may come close and whom she wishes to bless. If you genuinely want to witness a Saptashrungi in her glory, visit it during Navratri or the Chaitra festival celebrated around Sri Ramanavami. The hills shimmer with lights, the air vibrates with bhajanas, and an endless stream of pilgrims flow like a river of devotion. Women bring sacred offerings such as turmeric, vermilion, bangles, flowers, and saris. If you genuinely want to witness a Saptashrungi in her glory, visit during Navratri or the Chaitra festival celebrated around Sri Ramanavami. The hills shimmer with lights, the air vibrates with bhajanas, and an endless stream of pilgrims flow like a river of devotion. Women bring sacred offerings such as turmeric, vermilion, bangles, flowers, and saris. They tie threads around the sacred wish-fulfilling tree beside the temple. These threads carry prayers for children, for peace, for health. And once those prayers are answered, they return to untying them. This tradition passed down through generations is more than symbol. It's a living contract with the gods. The 7 hills of Saptashrungi are not just geographical, they represent a deeper journey. the inward essence of these seven chakras. From the Mooladhara root to the Sahasrara crown, each step mirrors the spiritual progress a devotee makes, shedding fears, overcoming desires, and the moving toward pure consciousness. When you stand at the summit before the day, with the wind on your face and a prayer in your heart, you don't just see her as a stone idol. You recognize your inner Shakti, your own divine spark. This is her ultimate blessing. Saptashrungi is not just a temple, it is a sanctity of strength, a cradle of grace, and a mirror to your own inner divinity. In a world filled with distraction, a visit to her shrine reminds us of faith, silence, and surrender. Thank you for being part of this journey. If her story touched your heart, don't forget to like this video, share your experiences, and subscribe to Spiritual Footprints for more inspiring stories. Until we meet again, Jai Mata Di, Jai Saptashrungi Devi.